Hello friends, welcome to Fortune Channel. Today we are taking about a cruise to Alaska, some of scenic drives, Alaska adventure and animals in Alaska. Cruise to Alaska. No doubt you've read about all the wonderful helicopter tours or float plane adventures you can have on one of the many shore excursions during your cruise. You may also have noted the price of some of these excursions. And, while a helicopter tour is great fun, tacking on several high-priced adventures onto your moderately priced cruise can quickly add up to one very expensive vacation. Can you have fun shore excursions without overtaxing your travel budget? Absolutely, especially if you plan in advance. Also, be aware that you don't have to go on the shore excursions through your cruise ship. You can always venture out on your own and explore Alaska, sometimes getting to destinations on the city bus for much less than what you'd pay for transportation through your cruise ship. Remember to always compare the cruise ship's shore excursion prices with similar tours offered by independent tour companies. What cheap Alaska shore excursions are waiting for you? Here are several inexpensive shore excursions at some of the most popular Alaska ports of Juneau, Skagway and Ketchikan. Juneau City in Alaska. Want a great adventure for under few bucks? Take the Mount Roberts Tramway, a 6-minute ride to the 1,800-foot level of Mount Roberts. The great thing about this excursion is that the tramway is located where the cruise ships dock, so you can just walk to the tramway at your leisure. If you want to get out and see Alaska's beauty as well as take a hike, then the tramway is perfect for you, as there are trails on Mount Roberts for all levels of ability, from nature walks to strenuous climbs, including a trail that is handicap accessible. Depending on the time you have, some people like to take the tram to the 1,800-foot level and hike down. There is also a restaurant on the mountain, as well as a nature center. Another inexpensive, yet must-see Juneau shore excursion is a visit to the Mendenhall Glacier. No doubt your cruise ship offers some type of package tour to the glacier, ranging from the inexpensive bus walking tour to the more expensive adventure tours where you can kayak, canoe or ride a float plane. If you want just a no-frills bus ride to the glacier so you can explore on your own, there are many tour bus companies offering such rides. Some of Tours services offered 3 types of tours like land tours, water tours and air tours. Skagway City in Alaska. One inexpensive shore excursion in Skagway is a float tour, which combines sightseeing and rafting. Skagway Float Tours offers a tour lasting approximately 2.5 hours to 3 hours, which includes a 10-mile drive along the coast to the Daya Valley, with a 45-minute gentle float down the Taya River. If floating's not your thing, but riding a bike is, consider a bicycle tour of the rainforest. This bike tour is suitable for all skill levels, and follows a flat path through rainforest, historic ruins and coastal tidal flats. Your cruise ship may offer this as a shore excursion, or you may go independently through Alaska bicycle tours. You can also rent bikes by the hour if you wish to ride around town. The next beautiful city, Ketchikan in Alaska. Ketchikan is a wonderful place to see totem poles, and many cruise lines offer shore excursions where you can tour the city of Ketchikan and then go view totem poles at the Saxman Native Village and Totem Bight State Historical Park. While these tours usually are inexpensive, you may be able to see the totem poles for even cheaper if you take the city bus on your own to Totem Bight State Historical Park. Researching and planning ahead is a sure way to find fun, cheap shore excursions. Not only will you keep your cruise within your budget, but you may also find you save enough on one shore excursion to help pay for those more expensive, once-in-a-lifetime experiences such as a seaplane exploration of the misty fjords. When booking independent excursions, do keep in mind the time you have in each port of call, and book trips with plenty of time to arrive at the departure point and get back to your ship on time. Alaska is a must destination for the adventurous traveler. In addition the popular glaciers that everyone sees on a cruise, there are other recreational activities that you can find and enjoy in Alaska. The Sitka National Historic Park can be found in Juneau. In central Alaska there is the Denali National Park, which is world-renowned and is linked to Anchorage by one of the greatest scenic railroads in the world. The most well-known feature in Alaska is located in Juneau, the Glacier Bay National Park. Visitors come to this park for such outdoor activities as fishing, camping, hiking and rafting. Although for those who prefer indoor activities, there is the Alaska State Museum in town, which shows the history of Alaska along with the Russian and American influences. Nearby there is the historic town of Sitka, which has the Sheldon Jackson Museum, which is the oldest in Alaska. The largest city in Alaska is Anchorage, which actually has half of the total population of the entire state. There are some interesting historical museums, including the Anchorage Museum of History and Art and the Alaska Aviation Heritage Museum. The city also features the impressive Alaska Zoo and the Chugach State Park, which is ideal for hiking, skiing, camping and climbing, or just about anything the adventurous traveler wants to do. When it comes to scenic travel, the best options is the Seward Highway, Alaska Railroad, which runs from Anchorage to Seward. The railroad passes alongside the Chugach Mountains and over the water of the Turnagain Arm. You can see Dall sheep, mountain goats, beluga whales, salmon and other animals while taking this railroad through the countryside. Although if traveling by car is more your thing, then there is the Denali Highway. This path goes east-west through the Alaskan Range, which terrain as beautiful as that found in the Denali National Park. You will see breathtaking views and a number of wildlife while on this trip. If viewing animals is more of your style, then there is Katmai National Park, which has wooden platforms where you can watch brown bears congregate for the salmon runs in July and September from just a few yards away to get a personal experience. For the water-minded, there is Frederick Sound, which has extremely reliable whale sighting each summer. You can get up close and personal with whales in a small boat out of Petersburg. In 1995 they even had an incident where a whale jumped into the boat of the whale watchers. Thank you for watching Fortune Channel. Please like and subscribe our channel for more updates.